Welcome to Part of My Imagination. I'm Imagination and you are the Imaginers. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Jasmine and welcome back if this is your second or third or however many times you've clicked on my channel. Welcome. Today I'm doing a book haul. And I'm also doing a book haul with a special guest. My boyfriend.
Wesley.
Yeah. Wesley.
Whatever you want to say. It's actually Wesley.
I say Wesley. I never call you Wesley.
Thank you for not.
You're welcome. Yeah. It's not Wesley. It's Wesley, like Wesley Snipes. Yeah. I'm always going to use that reference. I'm sorry.
Everybody does.
Well, that's the only Wesley they know. Like, what other Wesley in the public do they know?
If you watch the NBA, everybody knows who Wesley Matthews is, maybe.
I don't think NBA players or like sports fans are watching my channel.
You don't think so?
No. Anyways, yeah, we're doing a book haul. Most of these books are mine. He only has 4 books. I mean, he actually has a lot more that we've purchased since we've been together, but that would be meant to be all the books on his shelf, so. Minus all the Stephen King, but we don't talk about that, because why does he have Stephen King? We don't know. We don't judge him.
You know why?
I know why he has them, but anyways, yeah. So I'm going to start with the books that were sent to me because I need to get this out there so that you guys know that I get books sent to me even though I haven't been making content. So I still appreciate that you send me these books even though I haven't been making content. I'm going to start off with one book that you guys should already know that got sent to me because I just did a book review about it. And that video will be out before this video. Yeah, whatever. That is My 7 Black Fathers by Jawando. And this was sent to me by Cornelius Publishing by Nadia. She's the same publicist that sent me the Call to Response Black Lives Matter book that I reviewed last time. So yes, this book is basically about, it's a memoir of him saying how these 7 black men affected his life and gave him the mentorship to allow him to be the man that he is today. Check out the full review. I'll have a link down in the description and wherever side of the video that is supposed to go. You can go check that out. Give it a review. Recommend this book. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. The next 3 books were sent to me by Penguin Teen. Thank you, Penguin Teen, again. I appreciate you. This was sent to me because it's for pretty much for young teens. Anyone that's newly graduated, getting a new job, going off to college, you know, the whole Shazam. So this was sent to me back in graduation. I know, it's June, I'm sorry. But your girl's been busy. Alright? My life has been in chaos. As y'all can tell, I got a boyfriend. Like, what?
Some drastic changes.
Yeah, drastic changes are happening. If you haven't known, I moved my bookshelf like 4 times. You guys don't know that, but yeah. I moved my bookshelf like 100 times. But yeah, anyways, the books that were sent to me were The Will We Climb, by Amanda Gorman. This is an inauguration poem for the country. So this is the inauguration poem. And yes, this got sent to me. It looks beautiful. I don't feel like I need to explain any more about what that is about. This one is You Are More Than Magic by Minda Hart. Let's see. It doesn't actually say on the back. The Black and Brown Girl's Guide to Finding Your Voice. Kind of self-explanatory. I haven't read these ones yet. I do want to read them before I gift them. I don't know if I'm going to do a giveaway on my channel or if I'm going to give them to my niece because I do have a teen niece and she is just now entering high school, so I feel like this would be the perfect, these 3 books would be the perfect fit for her. And she is coming down in July, so I think I will try to get these read before she comes so I can gift them to her and she can read them. But yes. This was sent to me. The next book was Rising Troublemaker, a Fear Fighter Manual for Teens by Luvvie. Babe. How do you say his name?
Luvvie Ajayi Jones.
Luvvie Ajayi Jones. Like, I gotta pronounce her here. Words aren't gonna be hard on this channel anymore. They still are. But anyways, yeah, be too much, speak the truth, fight fear. I feel like, you know, that's self-explanatory, you know, rising troublemaker. Perfect. for a teenager. So yes, thank you again, Penguin Teen, for sending me these books. You will see a review about them later on, before July, hopefully. You gotta make me read these, babe.
Gotta read together.
Yeah, because you're a young teen girl. I mean, I'm also not a teen girl, so I guess this doesn't apply. Calm down. They don't need to know how old I am. Anyways, the next book is a book that I purchased. So I'm getting into the books that I purchased. I got this from, as you can tell, Target. See a little fancy Target. This is Inheritance, a visual poem by Elizabeth Acevado. Y'all know me, Elizabeth Acevado. Yeah, you keep shaking my cam. It's totally cool. It's fine. She's an auto buy for me. Like, no matter what book, she could publish a coloring book and I would buy it. So y'all know I had to buy this. I haven't read it yet, but it looks beautiful. And I feel like everyone, if you aren't picking up Elizabeth Acevado, you need to. Sorry y'all, I kind of got a slur because I also have my retainer in and my tongue does not do well with retainer. So if you hear a lisp, that's why. Why did they make the word lisp with an S in it when people who have lisps have a hard time saying lisp? I have a lisp. Okay. The next book I got from the dollar store, because y'all know your girl be finding them fucking books from the dollar store. I don't even have the first book, but I bought the second book. And this is Wundersmith, The Calling of Morrigan Crow by Jessica Townsend. Hello. It was $1. And I always said I was going to get the first one, and I just didn't, because there's always a ton of books that I was just supposed to be getting. But yeah, I seen this one. It was $1. I bought it. And this is obviously the second book. All right, these next books are books that I got from Barnes & Noble, because Wesley be like, you want to go to Barnes & Noble? And I'm like, don't tease me with a good time. And I go there and I spend all my money because he takes me to Barnes & Noble. And the first book I got is Empress, Crowned in Red by Ciannon. Why can I not say her name? Smart. Yes, this is the second book. The first one is Witches Steeped in Gold. I loved Witches Steeped in Gold, and I know some people were talking about, oh, it didn't give what it was supposed to give. Well, it gave to me, okay? I enjoyed it. And I seen the UK cover, and I really want to buy the UK cover, but I already bought this thick bad boy, so I'm not going to buy the UK cover. But yes, this book is basically about two women that are fighting on two opposite sides. Has to do with witches, magic, black women, black characters. And I'm just saying, what more do you need? I feel like that's all you need in a book. And the cover is gorgeous. Like I said, the UK, check out the UK, it's way better. But like, this one is also just as beautiful. Alright, the next book I bought is Neruda on the Park by Cleyvis. Natera. I don't think her name is Cleyvis. It's a woman. Okay.
I didn't say Cleyvis, I said
Cleyvis. We don't know. I need to listen to an audiobook to figure out what the author's name is. Anyways, you already know why I bought this. Why did I buy this book? Why did I buy this book, babe? The cover. Okay, he already knows me. See? That's why he's my boyfriend. I think this is like a family story in New York about a Dominican family. The author is obviously Dominican. Well, I can't say obviously because y'all didn't see who she was. It's not very obvious. Disregard that. Increasingly dangerous series of schemes to stop construction of luxury condos. So gentrification, and y'all know how I like gentrification books. Alyssa Cole. Oh, what's the name of that book? Y'all know Alyssa Cole's first book that came out.
Like they're gonna tell you right now. I wish I knew. So
They're obviously not going to tell me, but they'll tell me in the comments, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that book. Okay, the next book that I bought is You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Akwaeke Imenzi. It's not the first book I've ever read from her. I like her books. I know there was some controversy around something that she said. I don't know. I don't be following all that shit no more. Anyways, yeah, I seen this book, and I really just bought it for the cover because I barely even skimmed the author's name. And then when I got home, I was like, oh yeah, okay, cool. This book says it is the classic love story in the witty and seductive novel about a young woman seeking joy while healing from loss. That's all you need to know. That's all I want to know. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna enjoy it, and maybe I'll see a review about it. I don't know. Do I review books on this channel?
Better see a review of it.
No.
How we gonna know you read?
I'm gonna tell you in a wrap-up video that I read it. Alright. This book haul from these next books comes with a story. And how I hate the used bookstore that we have down here. And I'm not gonna slander their name. But I ain't gonna really be buying books from them no more. Second and Charlie's. Is it Charlie's or Charles? I don't even know.
Second and Charles.
Second and Charles. They need to get their shit together. But you know what? I've been spoiled. I've been spoiled by half-price books. Because they had multiple half-price books in Washington. Now I come down here in the South where there should be more half-price books, but there's not. And we're not going to talk about it. But anyways, this last weekend. That was last weekend, right?
It was.
Yeah, last weekend. This past weekend. Okay. He's the grammar police over here. This past weekend, Wesley and I went to the bookstore. And we did a little bit of browsing because I had a buy two, get two free. And we also bought Funko.
That we did.
And they were buy two, get, yeah, we're not going to talk. I'm still salty about it. Even though I got my money back that I had to fight for. Yes. But these books, he also, the reason why he's in this video, because he has 4 books. But I'm going to do my books first because he actually read them and he knows what they're about. Y'all know I don't know what mine are about. I just bought them because I buy books. And the first one I bought is The Four Winds by Kristin Hannah because obviously it's Kristin Hannah and I'm gonna, okay, let me rewind that. I'm not gonna buy every Kristin Hannah book because Kristin Hannah's been writing books for how long? She has how many published books that have turned into movies? But I Love the Nightingale, made me cry, ripped my heart out, threw it on the ground, stomped on it, and put it back. Y'all know I love those types of books. So I had to get this one. And I've been waiting because I was like, who's paying $30? I love you, Kristin Hannah, but $38 or $28, you're not getting my coin like that. Can't. Sorry. I don't even know what this book's about, but I picked it up.
You saw me just reading the premise of mine. At least 2.
Oh yeah, it has something to do with like a Texas family during the Great War. Bam. There it is. That's all you need to know. Y'all know. This book been out for 2 years now. I don't know. The next I have is You Had Me at Hola by Alexis Daria. And I've heard amazing things about this book on BookTube, Book Twitter, the whole 9. I don't really do romance, but sometimes if they're a little spicy, Jay goes on the couch so my camera's jiggly. It is what it is. Oh, nice. We love this cat. He's chasing bugs. But yeah, after a messy public breakup, soap opera Darling, Jasmine, Lynn Rodriguez finds her face splashed across the tabloids. When she returns to New York to star in a new bilingual romantic comedy television show, Jasmine figures her leading lady plan should be easy enough to follow until a casting shakeup pairs her with the telenovela hunk Ashton. I don't know how to say his last name. So yeah, Ashton. There you go. Heard great things. The cover is spicy and we're loving it, and we love representation from the Spanish community, so I picked it up. The next book that I bought, the book that I wasn't gonna pay full price for, so I waited till I got it cheaper, and that is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. This is probably the first Brandon Sanderson book that I own if you take out him finishing the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. Like, yes, I technically own Brandon Sanderson, but he didn't initiate that series, so I consider this the first Brandon Sanderson book that I own. I've heard so many amazing things about this book. Seen it on the low, so I picked it up. Don't know what it's about, though. Alright, and the last 2 books that I bought are books that I already own. But I didn't have them in paperback, and they were cheap. That's Iron Gold and Dark Age by Pierce Brown. One of my favorite series. You guys know this already. Red Rising. This is the 5th book. This is the 6th book. They're in paperback. They look beautiful on my shelves. I'm not going to tell you guys what Red Rising is about. You guys already know what Red Rising is about. If you don't know what Red Rising is about, there's a video. I'll link it down in my description and up top. So you guys can know what Red Rising is about. Alright. Which one do you want to do first?
Probably the one I know least about.
Okay. This bad boy right here. How the hell do you say this?
Bzrk.
Bzrk. By Michael Grant. I didn't need help with that one. That was a simple name. This is a... What is this? Do you know what it is? Sci-fi. Time is running out for the good guys. But what happens when you don't know who the good guys really are? Dun, dun, dun.
Even, like, the little synopsis.
Yeah, the synopsis is booty.
Doesn't really give me a good idea of what it... I don't know. That's, like I said, the one that I know the least about.
Alright, well, I'm going to read this. Noah and Sadie, newly initiated into an underground cell so covert they don't even know each other's real names. Real names. Trained for combat on the nano level, they are thrust into a war they can barely grasp. Vincent feels nothing and cares for no one. He's a fighting personal battle with Bugman. Bugman, okay. The greatest Neo warrior alive. Ooh. The Armstrong twins, wealthy, privileged, fantastical.
Quit second guessing yourself. Yes, fantastic.
Are they the survivors of saviors of humanity, or authors of the darkest conspiracy in history? On one side, Charles and Benjamin Armstrong's nemesis. Humanist. One day I'm going to learn to read. And it's not today, though. On the other side, a group of teen hackers who call themselves Bzrk. This is 21st century warfare that takes place on the macro and nano level of the highest stakes, humanity's free will. What the hell is this book about? Interesting. We have no idea what this book... If anyone has ever read this, let me know. Here you go. What's next, my love? Okay. The next book is The Serpent King by Jeff Zentner. Anyways, okay, so a little backstory about this book. When we first went to the bookstore, apparently he told me that this book sounded stupid. He said the book sounded stupid. So then, again, it was buy two, get two free, and he was literally going down every aisle just looking at books, and I was like, I'm not gonna say I was ready to go, but again, I have this hate building in my heart for Second and Charles, so I didn't want to be in there anymore, because I also was trying to get him to let me fill his fourth slot, and he told me no, so I was all like, fine then. And then I was like, you want me to pick a book for you? And for whatever reason, all in my mind, I just thought, okay, he picked this book up. And in my mind, I thought it was good. So if you don't know, the Powerball is in the millions. 300 million to be exact. So when he told me to pick a book, I was like, dun, 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 dun. And I seen this book instinctively. I picked it up because he picked it up earlier in the store. And there was a Powerball ticket in it. So I was like, oh, get this one. It was just like, he just said the book was stupid, but I had already picked it because he told me to pick it. And he said I could pick whatever book. So yeah, that's the story of Why he asked this book? Are you gonna read it?
Yeah, I'm gonna read it. I mean, reading over the synopsis again, it doesn't seem that good. It's pretty much about a kid that has a minister for a father, and he used to be, I guess, an outstanding person in the community, but not so much anymore. And it's pretty much trying to navigate his way through his senior year of high school while growing up.
Huh. That
But
sounds
he's also
good.
a snake wrangler, so that's why I was like, why the fuck?
Why you dirty your daddy and you out here wrangling snakes? All right, well, we'll get back to you on this.
It's pretty much about.
Well, hold on, I didn't introduce
my
you
bad,
yet.
my bad.
This is his first video, guys.
I'll learn.
Elixir by Gary Braver. This book is about, go ahead.
The scientist goes to Papua New Guinea, discovers a flower that is pretty much the fountain of youth, rejuvenates you, de-ages you, invigorates you, but also drives you mad into murder. You pretty much do anything to get it. So he's experimenting with it, trying to find different elixirs. That's the name of the book. In order to counteract the side effects.
Wow. All right, the last book he got is 1 Second After by William R. Forstchen. J-Joe, get off, you're shaking my camera. Okay, this is his book. What's this one about?
A man trying to save his family post-apocalyptic, pretty much. It's after an EMP goes off in a war that America's losing. It's actually based in a town in North Carolina.
Ooh, is that what made you pick it up?
Yeah, as soon as I saw North Carolina, pretty much grabbed it. But also, I saw that it was, it said after a war that we lost, he's pretty much just trying to survive, that was trying to survive.
All right, well, those are all the books that he got. And the books are all that I got. But I do have one more because I just want to show it on my channel just to say that you guys know that I have it. And this box is like, I think 2 months old. How long ago did I get this? It's in May. But it's the Limit Crate box. And if you know me, I know you know what this book is inside. But if you don't know me, you haven't been to my channel for more than 2 seconds, then the books are We Hunt the Flame. We Hunt the Flame by Hafsah Faizal. And you guys just need to see this beautiful cover because it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. This book is absolutely beautiful. And then the next one is We Free the Stars. The second book is a duology by Hafsah Faizal again. And this book is beautiful as well. And there goes my cat again. He's chasing a fly, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, do you have like hypnosis on the cat?
Kind of. I told him to stop, and he stopped.
He did. As soon as you put your hand out. Like, okay, Xavier. Charles Xavier. Alright, I'm kidding. One more book that I bought for Wesley. Man, my cat just loves me. He wants to go outside. He's a cat. He's an outside cat now. He gets the taste of outside and he's crazy. Anyways, this book is Kings of Bmore by R. Eric Thomas. This is actually the first. Is this his first book? No, he's not. He co-authored with another book. But yes, this is basically about a boy named Harrison starting his junior year. Standardized testing, college, and the terrifying unknowns and looming pressure of adulthood after that. It's like the future wants to eat him alive, which is why he's grateful that he and his best friend, Linus, will face these things together. But at the end of the shift of their summer job, Linus invites Harris to their special spot overlooking the city to deliver devastating news. He's moving out of state at the end of the week. So yeah, love the cover. I know me, anything black, but I'm not the one that picked it. Wesley picked it, which also surprised me too because y'all, he be hating on YA.
Oh my god.
He be hating on YA like, I don't know. When I first met him, he was like, why, young adult, teen, you reading teen books? And I was like, oh, okay. Now look at him. out here.
Yeah, reading teen books.
Yeah. So yeah.
Young adults.
Even though he told me I could have this book.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just added it to my haul because I'm the one that bought it.
I bought it. What are you saying? I just told them that I purchased this book for you. And then you're like, I bought it.
I picked it.
You picked it. But I definitely swiped my Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, you could just give them points. That's all you want.
You don't even get points, just get 10% off.
To get credit, don't you get credit or something like that?
No. You just get deals on new releases and deals and sales, babe.
Then I was mistaken.
Okay, for real this time, that is all the books that we have. So yes, that is all that I have for you. Be sure to check out my description where you can find easy ways to contact me as well as all the books that we talked about. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if not, just imagine that you didn't come back again. Until next time, keep imagining.
Peace.